by far the dumbest decision. What was it? Let's find out. What's up guys, KRIS here, and today's video we're going to talk about how a dumb move is related to Tai Lopez Pier 1 Imports purchase that just happened this month. Yes, you can read about it online. We're not going to go into crazy details here, but who is Pier 1? They're a home decor store if you don't know who they are. And who is Pier 1 owned by? Well, now they're owned by Tai Lopez and Mehr. We're going to get to that in a minute, so stay tuned. But first and foremost, do me a favor. If you like this content, subscribe, notification bells, and of course, comment with any questions or concerns, and I will address those. But moving forward here, had to get that shameless plug in there. Anyways, who is Pier 1 owned by first? Well, they were created in 1962 by Cost Plus Imports out of San Mateo, California. The name kind of says it all, imports. Okay, who's not importing today and these days, right? I know I am. Anyways, 58 years in business. That's a long time. And they were already on the downturn. They were getting basically pummeled, if you will, by people like Target and a couple other stores, to name a few. But that's not what's important on this video. What is important is what is happening now. They didn't strategize. They didn't refocus. And of course, when you don't do that, down, 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 down. That's what happens. Yes. So they had 940 stores at the beginning of 2020. That's a lot of stores, I think, grossing somewhere like 340 million or something like that. Don't quote me, just going off of what I read. Again, these are not the important facts. So 540 stores are what was still open and selling off assets because they were going bankrupt. Now, they opened it up. They had a couple of bidders come in. And of course, Tai Lopez and Mehr came in with their company. And what is their company called? Retail E-Commerce Ventures. Retail Commerce Ventures. So yes, one of those two, you'll find it. Again, not super important, but what is this a dumb move? I personally don't think so. Look at where everything is going today. Everything is online retail because of the current situation. We don't need to name names here, but we all know what that situation is. It starts with a C. Yes. Anyways, again, that's not what's important. What is important, though, is this is a good decision. So how does a dumb move and Tai Lopez Pier 1 Imports purchase relate? Well, if he didn't do that, that would have been a dumb move. And why is that? Because Pier 1 has data, Pier 1 has an e-commerce side of their business, and Pier 1 has intellectual property, and all of that is worth something. So if you can come in and you can switch that business model, possibly an outlier that doesn't really care about the storefronts and all that, but they know e-com and online business better than most, that is a perfect scenario and a good recipe for success. Yes. So did Pier 1 find a buyer? They absolutely did. Of course, like I said, Tai Lopez and Mehr bought it. And what is the takeaway? The takeaway is that we're going to online retail. So if that was a learning lesson in itself and you want some business lessons for beginners, that's a good business. Online is not going anywhere. And the data is the most important. There's documentaries out there about Amazon. Look at Amazon. They got started and they do so well because of the data. And yes, Jeff Bezos, we all know who he is. Tongue twister there. Anyways, what happened is he started selling books. Why? To collect the data. I don't have to go into that here. That's a whole nother video, but purpose of this, so this is not a dumb move. This was actually very calculated and a strategic move. And I believe Tai Lopez was actually opening up for investors, accredited investors, within the last 24 hours. Yes, I was on a Zoom call with a couple other guys. So this is great. That's not the focus here. So the focus is business. Why does this matter to you? This matters, and the takeaway is online business. If you're looking at getting into an online business, whether it's e-com, retail, importing, Amazon FBA, Shopify, drop shipping, all these names apply. This is something to get into. Don't think twice about it, just do it. I have more on some of my recent success soon. Don't want to spoil that, but I'm going to do a little teaser in there. So stay tuned for that. And of course, this is KRIS. If you want to know how to make money on the internet, a guide to becoming a digital nomad, well, this is a perfect start. Yes, that's a mouthful there, but there's a reason that I put this in here, and I'll get to that on a later video. Leave a comment below, let me know your thoughts, and of course, hit the subscribe button and the great YouTube algorithm. Hit that like button if you like it. If you don't, well, You know where that button's at too. Don't hit it though. Tell me why you don't like it. I'll make the video better. KRIS, until next time, I'm out.